Composition of the team, only 3 Englishmen, Steve Bruce, Gary Pallister and Paul Ince, who is now in Graham Taylor's squad for Spain. Neil Webb not figuring in those plans, nor in those of his club. Not even a substitute today, though he says he's fitter than he has been since his injury against Sweden, playing for England, which was 3 years ago this very day.
In the absence of Dion Dublin, I expect Brian McClair to be the one to partner or nearly partner Mark Hughes up front. Andrei Kanchelskis will operate on his normal right side. A basic 4-4-2 with McClair the ability to float in between.
Number 7, Andrei Kanchelskis.
John Newsom is 22 today. The continuity extends to the same substitutes, with Gordon Strachan making a sentimental return to Old Trafford. It is, as I say, the same faces, but not the same formation. Andy?
Well, that 11 so far this season has lined up as you see it in front of you. 4-3-3 with the back 4, Newsom, Fairclough, White and Dorrego. But it won't be like that today. It will change. Fairclough and Newsom will change places. John Newsom, actually a centre-half, brought from Sheffield Wednesday, will fit in quite easily. And obviously the threat of Ryan Giggs uppermost in Howard Wilkinson's mind.
All the plans can be nullified by some purposeful play early in the game. And Giggs coming in from the right-hand side, showing that he's got something to offer. At the moment, Rodney Wallace has gone to the left-hand side for Leeds. On the left for Manchester United is Kanchelskis. Fairclough couldn't get to him. It goes off Newsom for a corner. Well, Blackmore is going to take the corner. Irwin's often involved, but he's back on the halfway line.
And that's an area that...
Switch their approach this time. They move Fairclough in, and Cantona comes out for a short corner. The back heel might have been on for McAllister. Cantona thought better of it. Batty. McAllister is onside, and the ball's still in play. Speed. Irwin out to prevent an early cross. Batty. Speed again. And Manchester United have pushed out to the edge of the penalty area and defended in a line, and Schmeichel's throw finds 4 up. The player just had to check back, which took some of the speed out of the attempt to sweep upfield. Kanchelskis. It comes for Ince. Ince finding some progress there now. It's gone for Hughes. Can he tee it up for Kanchelskis? There was another hesitation for a possible handball against Dorrego, who now can't trust the ball to run out. Inside him, Hughes and Ince, undetected. Paul Ince trying to get it across Lukic, one would suspect, put it straight at him. Brilliant playing in towards the near post. And Kanchelskis has also made a similar run, and there was no one deeper against Newsom. Here comes McClair. Oh, and he's pushed it too close to the goalkeeper. He still needed 2 attempts.
Well, not many people beat.
Certainly all right. And Kanchelskis! Well, Leeds aren't happy with the linesman or with themselves. And it was Mark Hughes in the middle that caught them out. Certainly not Giggs who set it up.
Mark Hughes is offside for me here, Martin, right in the middle of the picture. But the first real flash of Ryan Giggs, the most difficult cross, the outside of your foot, but he picks out Kanchelskis brilliantly. Watch this, doesn't kill it with his right. I'm good enough for my left foot. That's brilliant football, but Leeds have got a case.
Yes, you go back to when the ball was played forward for Giggs to chase, and looking along the line, Hughes was standing in the centre trying to hold in a legitimate position. He wasn't really seeking to gain an advantage. The flat, too much on it really. Pallister is waiting by the near post. Blackmore over the ball. And Bruce, who launches himself so often and without any thought of damaging himself. Not any worry about what he might do. Sweep on it as well. Lukic didn't get there. It must be a goal. says that he got the touch. McClare was right in there as well. Goalkeeping error, 2-0.
Well, that's exactly what it is, and what a time to concede a second goal. Just when you look for a minute, you might get back into it, this happens. But it's a great delivery of the corner. John Lukic makes nothing of it. And who reacts quickest? Steve Bruce.
Well, we talked about the skill at the set plays of Irwin, but John Lukic won't be happy at looking that one again.
Well, I've said that they've looked to me as if they would concede goals from crosses and corners, and it must be something that's worrying Howard Wilkinson. And they go and do it again today at a most crucial time in the game. Going in 1-0 down, you would think they really do fancy their chances. There's been enough to suggest that they shouldn't get disappointed in this first half. But 2-0 at Old Trafford, that's a different matter.
And 2 at the Stratford end. McClare trying to make it 3, and unknown players in the Brian McClare position, as Steve Bruce went for the ball, he would have said that's my goal. But McClare...
Great arrogance, wasn't it, from the young kid, though?
Get free, and he couldn't, and there was no one else arriving in the middle. Chapman complaining about that. Fairclough again, a higher one this time. This is Batty. Now speed. A lot of players forward for Leeds. Hughes in the middle, Giggs is there as well, and Kanchelskis with a cross that isn't really directed at either of them. Giggs. Oh, and straight from the Mark Hughes catalogue. Well, Ince is furious with Uriah Rennie on the far side.
Dear linesman, that's it.
List of misses.
Well, they almost caught them cold. Well, they're trying to arrange the defence in John Newsom's absence. He's looking for it, isn't he? Mark Hughes doesn't need to take it in any nearer than that. He immediately drills it. And that could have just been game-setting match.
Oh, it was well wide of Lukic's dive. Blackmore's free kick. And Lukic claiming it off the head of Bruce. This is Giggs. Hughes at the far post. White played it. And speed adjusted very well. And Strachan there to bring some order to it. Nothing. In a wide position is McAllister. Fairclough really fought for that towards the near post. Kanchelskis looking for the open spaces. It's not too open there because Strachan there. McAllister having a look if he goes the other way. But it is Dorigo, and it was not set up properly for him.
No, you're right, that's one.
For Manchester United, but Lukic stuck out a leg. Well, there have been times in the second half when the lingering doubts were on the point of being eliminated. Matches, it seemed. Now McClare, they're looking for the third, and McClare can't make it happen. For McClare, just came behind him.
It's unlucky, isn't it, Brian McClare? They do everything right here. Look, he's trying to time his run, McClare, into the box, pulls to the back stick, and it's only a yard behind him.
If last season belonged to Leeds, today has belonged to Manchester United. The goals, Steve Bruce got the second, Andrei Kanchelskis the first, defeating the defending champions, a fourth successive win for Alex Ferguson's men, a fourth consecutive clean sheet as well.